Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning, and welcome to Story Time. Thank you so much for being here with us. Happy Thursday. Wow, this week is flying by. It is Thursday today, and we continue to celebrate Teacher Appreciation Week, celebrating all you amazing teachers out there, and of course the wonderful work that you're doing. And remember too, I know that sometimes it can get burnout season is here. It is that last few bits towards the end of the year, and please hang in there. We need you, and your kids need you as well. Your community needs you. Thank you so much for all you do. And I know sometimes we may not hear it enough, but your work is important, and we appreciate you, and I hope that you feel that too. Thank you so much for being here with us today on Story Time. Absolutely appreciate you. I hope that you're having a wonderful start to your day. I hope that you've had a lovely day so far, depending on where you are in the time zones, right? Thank you so much for being here with us today on Story Time. We bring back a favorite here to Story Time, and this one is called This Is Not a Valentine. It is written by a friends of Story Time, Carter Higgins and Ruth Cummins. And of course, this one being read with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. This is not a Valentine. It is not Valentine's Day after all. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. I hope you enjoy this one, coming to you very, very shortly. Absolutely appreciate you. Yes, teachers out there, happy Teacher Appreciation Week to you. And I hope that you've had fantastic days out there this week. And of course, looking forward to the few days left of school. And I hope that they're indeed enjoyable as well. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. And we do have a wonderful book coming up. And remember too that on Sunday it is Mother's Day. So if you celebrate, remember to do something for the mothers out there, right? And I was just listening to a conversation yesterday. It doesn't have to be something expensive. Just be thoughtful with your gift, right? I think that's what mothers will be asking for. And of course, to ask your mother, ask the mother in your life, the mother figures in your life. Ask them, what do they want? What do they need? And then we can definitely, hopefully, we can be able to do that for them. Man, thank you so much for joining in Story Time today. Absolutely appreciate you, and cannot wait for more Story Times to come. Cannot wait for this book that we have here today. This is not a Valentine. And please remember too, it is going to be very warm out here in the Bay. I don't know about where you are. Check the weather apps and see to make sure that you are ready for the weather that is out there. But very hot out here in the Bay. I think we're going to be hitting 80s in some of the places. And so please remember, don't leave your pets in the car. Well, let's roll down all the windows. Please do not do that. And hydrate as well. Take your water with you. Carry your water bottle with you, and rehydrate. Hydrate frequently. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. And talking about hydrating, if If you need a good drink, go grab it now. Grab it now so you can enjoy it as we read our book. Who is here with us on this Thursday of Teacher Appreciation Week? Thank you so much for joining us here. Kathy out there in Ohio. It is cloudy today. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Good morning to you. And of course, good morning to you, Luna. Sending you big hugs. Thank you for being here with us on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. And yeah, glad you're here with us. Glad you could make Storytime your place to go this morning. Thank you for being here. And absolutely look forward to seeing you here with us all the time. Thank you so much for joining us. Big hugs to you out there, Luna and Kathy out in Ohio, where it is cloudy today. Good morning to you. How are you doing today? Chad, Auntie Ann, and Auntie Pam out there in Natchitoches, Louisiana. It's a little misty out there today. Well, hopefully that means it's a little cooler too. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. Where's Mia today? Sending you lots and lots of love, Mia. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime, whether you join us here live or indeed you join us later on for the recordings. Looking forward to a time when you can type away and say hello to us here on Storytime. Mia, good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. Chad, Auntie Ann, and of course Auntie Pam out there in Natchitoches, Louisiana. This is Not a Valentine, coming right up right here on Storytime. Carter Higgins, Lucy Ruth Cummins, and of course Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Get ready, get comfortable, get cozy. We'll be right back after this very short break. Thank you indeed for being here with us on Storytime.
Hi, I'm Charlotte Chang, co-author of Bobo Loves Dumplings, Bobo's Colorful Chinese New Year, and Night Market Rescue. And this is Storytime with Mr. Limata.
Welcome back. Thank you indeed, Charlotte Chang, and good to see you at the Bay Area Book Festival this last weekend. Thank you so much for always shining your light. Thank you. And if you have not seen Night Market Rescue or any of Charlotte's other books, please do check them out. We've had her here on Storytime and had a great conversation. And so find that one in our archives. And of course, ask for those books at your local library. Hopefully they have them in stock. If not, ask them to order one so you can find it next time you go. Night Market Rescue from Charlotte Chang. Good morning to you. This is Not a Valentine. Carter Higgins, Lucy Ruth Cummins, and of course being read with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. I got a long list of books for you. Yes, please. Oh yeah, I know I've been slow on some of those, but yes, please share away. Thank you, Pamela Courtney. And it is very windy out here too. I don't know if you might pick up some of the wind against the window. We'll see, but it is very windy out there. Sounds very windy. This is Not a Valentine, written by Carter Higgins, illustrated by Lucy Ruth Cummins, and read with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Yeah. How do you get to school? Yeah. This is not a Valentine, since those come with buckets of roses and bushels of tulips that smell like grannies, fresh out of the garden. Yeah, this is not a Valentine, since those come with buckets of roses and bushels of tulips that smell like grannies, fresh out of the garden. Yeah, this is just a little thing I give you. This is not a Valentine. Oh. All I've got are these, and I already blew the wishes off most of them for a rocket ship or the last cinnamon bun, or moon boots and a mega blaster. This is not a Valentine. Definitely not. Yeah. This is not a Valentine, since jewels and gems belong in treasure chests or museums or ladies who sing at the opera. This is not a Valentine, since jewels and gems belong in treasure chests or museums or on ladies who sing at the opera. And the fanciest ones don't come out of some machine at a grocery store anyway. But this one matches the best shoelaces, matches your best shoelaces. If it won't get past your knuckles, you could wear it as a ring. You could wear it on a string. I apologize. Sorry about that. Yeah. This is not a Valentine. Since jewelry and treasures belong in treasure chests and museums, or on ladies who sing at the opera. And the fanciest ones don't come out of some machine at the grocery store anyway. But this one matches your best shoelaces. If it won't get past your knuckles, you could wear it on a string. This is not a Valentine, since sparkle and pink and glitter are not your favorite colors. Oh. This is not a Valentine, since sparkle and pink and glitter are not your favorite colors. You like the brown in the mud puddle and fish food orange and that purpley blue on your nose when it's a mittens kind of day. But red is pretty good for superheroes, and you are my favorite one. Yeah. This is not a Valentine, since pink and sparkles and what else? And glitter are not your favorite colors. You like the brown in the mud puddle and fish food orange and that purpley blue on your nose when it's a mittens kind of day. But red is pretty good for superheroes, and you are my favorite one. This is not a Valentine, since those things have fancy cursive and soupy spins on words that sound like mush. Yeah. This is not a Valentine, since those things have fancy cursive and soupy spins on words that sound like mush. Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness. This one is scraps and rips and drippy glue that dried funny, and the green marker was the only one that worked. Besides, the teacher made us make these. Yeah, this is definitely not a Valentine. Yeah, this is scraps and rips and drippy glue that dried funny, and the green marker was the only one that worked. Besides, the teacher made us make these. Oh, too real. Only one marker working in a classroom. This is not a Valentine, since you're up there at the front of the line and I am the caboose. Nope, not a Valentine. This is not a Valentine, since you're up there at the front of the line and I am the caboose. Maybe one day we'll both be in the middle. I hope it's a Wednesday, maybe a Monday, or any of those other days, really. Until then, this whoosh. Ah, yeah. Yeah. This is not a Valentine, since you're up there in front of the line and I am the caboose. But maybe one day we'll both be in the middle. I hope it's a Wednesday, maybe a Monday, or any of those other days, really. Until then, this whoosh. This is not a Valentine, since the cooties tumble out when you open one of these. One of those. This is not a Valentine, since the cooties tumble out when you open one of those. Oh. Yeah. But if you get the cooties and I get the cooties, then we can have cherry juice and chicken soup with rice together. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, this is not a Valentine, since the cooties come out of this one when you open the, when we come out of these, come out when you open one of these. But if you get the cooties and I get the cooties, then we can have cherry juice and chicken soup with rice together. Oh, Pamela Courtney, I agree with you. It is such a sweet and funny book for sure. Yeah, no, Carter Higgins, she can spin any subject, and and it's perfect. But if you get the cooties and I get the cooties, then we can have cherry juice and chicken soup with rice together. This is not a Valentine, since sugared hearts and suckers give you cavities and belly aches. Not a Valentine. Mm-mm. But I found this at the bottom of my lunchbox. You can have the jelly side, because I like the peanut butter best. Maybe I will have some left over. Maybe. Yeah. I found this at the bottom of my lunchbox. You can have the jelly side, because I like the peanut butter best. Maybe I will have some left over. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh. This is not a Valentine, since it's got sharper edges than dainty old lace. Oh. This is not a Valentine, since it's got sharper edges than dainty old lace. But if you play Duck Duck Goose with kids who ran real fast, you will just get stuck in the stew pot. So meet me at the hopscotch squares. My lucky rock will help. Yeah. But if you play Duck Duck Goose with the kids who run real fast, you will just get stuck in the stew pot. So meet me at the hopscotch squares. My lucky rock will help. Ah. This is not a Valentine, since it's not giggles and whispers about where the best hiding spots are. Not a Valentine. Yeah, since it's not giggles and whispers about where the best hiding spots are. Aw. But the second best one is the hollow of that trunk. That one over there. We're the only ones who know. Shh. Yeah. This is not a Valentine, since it's not giggles and laughs about where the best hiding spots are. But the second best one is the hollow of that trunk. That one right there. We're the only ones who know. This is not a Valentine, since I don't only like you today, I like you tomorrow and next Tuesday and last week too. Yeah. This is not a Valentine, since I don't only like you today, I like you tomorrow, next Tuesday, and last week too. Yeah. I like you all the days. Aw. I like you all the days the school bell rings. I like you all the days the school bell rings. Aw. One more ring. Just one more time. Yes, I like you all days that the school bell rings. Mwah. And that is the end of our story. Yes, I don't only like you today, I like you tomorrow and next Tuesday and other days as well. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Absolutely appreciate you. Appreciate this one. Really sweet book, as Pamela Courtney put it. Sweet and funny indeed. This is not a Valentine, written by the amazing Carter Higgins and the equally amazing Lucy Ruth Cummins. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time today. I hope you enjoyed it. And of course, reading this one with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Join me on the other side of this short break when we're back with more Story Time. Thank you indeed for joining us. Thank you for being here with us today on Story Time.
This is Anika Moroz-Reese, author of The Teacher's Pet, Watch Out for Wolf, Love Sophia on the Moon, the Anna Banana chapter book series, and Hide and Don't Seek and other very scary stories. And you are watching Story Time with Mr. Limata.
Yes, indeed. This is Story Time, and we're coming to you Thursday on this beautiful Thursday morning, Teacher Appreciation Week. Thank you so much for being here on Story Time. And, you know, we talk of schools being so many things to kids, so many things to the communities, and may they continue. May your schools, may, you know, those schools in your area, in your neighborhood, continue to be places where kids feel welcome, where kids feel safe, no matter backgrounds, no matter where we're from. I hope that we continue as educators to create spaces that are welcoming to all. Thank you so much for being here with us on Story Time. Absolutely appreciate you. appreciate you. And perhaps a question for all you adults that are joining us out there. Where did you meet your loved ones? Where did you meet them? Was it at school? Was it somewhere else? Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. Just curious as we've been reading. This is not a Valentine, coming to us from Carter Higgins, Lucy Ruth Cummins, and of course, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Thank you so much for being here with us today on Storytime, and absolutely appreciate you. Absolutely appreciate this funny and beautiful book. Sweet, sweet book indeed. Thank you for being here with us on Storytime. And it's been 2 years since we last brought this one. I think it might have been Valentine's Day in 2022 when we last read this book here on Storytime. So happy to bring it back. And if you'd like to dig into the mind of Carter Higgins a little bit more, we did feature Carter Higgins here when we did read Circle and the Berry. You can check out that conversation as well in the Storytime on the Storytime archives, and just get to see her thought process and how she comes up with these many great ideas that we get to enjoy so many times. Thank you so much for being here with us today on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. Another book that is sweet, another book that touches on such a big topic, beautiful topic, and I hope that you can join us for that one tomorrow, is Yenabe's Drive to School. Come on out and join us for this one, coming to us from Sandy Santa Maria and of course Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Cannot wait to share this one. If you've not seen it before, well, welcome. Join us tomorrow and get to read with us this beautiful book. But if you've seen it, why not come back? As Pamela Courtney mentioned on the other book, never get tired of reading a good book, can you? Thank you so much for being here with us today on Storytime. Yenabe's Drive to School will be the book tomorrow, so join us for that one. Thank you so much for being here with us today on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you, and indeed it is Teacher Appreciation Week. I hope that you get a chance to let those teachers in your life, whether like Kathy, they're retired or not, please do let them know you appreciate all the work that they are doing. And teachers out there listening in, or indeed I hope that this message gets to you in one way or another. We love you. We appreciate you. And please remember what we're there for, right? We're there to ensure that our kids have a great education, and of course to have a safe environment, a place that they feel they belong in, and a place that allows their voice to shine through, their personalities to shine through. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. Happy Teacher Appreciation Week coming to you from us here at Storytime, and of course the extended Storytime community. Thank you so much for being here. Absolutely appreciate that. Yenabe's Drive to School will be here tomorrow, so join us for that one. Happy Thursday to each and every one of you. Kathy, thank you for joining us. Luna, thank you for being here. Out there in cloudy Ohio, out here in Oakland is going to be sunny and hot, and so make sure that you carry your water bottles. Make sure, if it is a hat kind of day today for sure, if you're going to be outside, sunglasses if you need them, and of course just make sure too that if you're leaving the car and you have pets, please don't leave them in the car, or indeed if you're going to do that, roll down the windows, please. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. And maybe you're leaving them at home, or make sure that you leave enough water as well. I don't have to tell you many of these things, but we all need reminders at one point, right? So thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. Pamela, Courtney, Chad, Auntie Ann, Auntie Pam, thank you for being here with us on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. Pamela, Courtney, I know you've already sent me something, but please let me know. Send me that list so we can definitely get down to it and see if we can bring some of those amazing books, if not all, to here to Storytime for everybody to enjoy. Thank you so much for joining us here on Storytime. And about the book, I never grow tired of reading this uniquely sweet and funny read aloud. Carter Higgins, amazing. Thank you. Carter Higgins is amazing. Absolutely agree with you. Thank you so much, Pamela Courtney. Thank you. And I hope that you have a lovely Thursday where you are. And of course, I hope that everybody out there is just smiling and loving on little Mia as well. Thank you indeed for being here with us on Storytime. This has been Storytime for today. This has been Storytime on this beautiful Thursday morning that is going to be hot out here in the Bay. Look out for weather, check the weather where you are, and see what you need to do as you go out about your day. Thank you so much for joining us. Big hugs to each and every one of you, and I'll see you again tomorrow when we're back with more story time. Bye-bye.
soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing. Some people who look like me, others very different from the way that I look and think. Read me all of the stories. Read me all of the stories. Some stories from far away, others right here in my neighborhood. Story time. Ooh. Story time. Story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh. Story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh. He brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing.